Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back Joyce Demonnin from AARP Oregon. Joyce, good to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. So just give people some background on what exactly you do for AARP Oregon.
I am the Communications Media Relations Director for AARP, so I'm in charge of all of our media relationships. I do all the social media, and I help the other team get the word out about all the great things that AARP Oregon is doing.
Okay, and it sounds like the organization is pretty concerned about politicians not dealing with Social Security. What is AARP stance?
Well, AARP believes that elected officials should be taking this issue seriously and coming up with a plan and tell the American people. So we have a campaign called Take a Stand, and we're trying to get people to write to their members of Congress and also urge all candidates, federal candidates, to tell us where they stand on strengthening Social Security. This is a hugely popular program and very, very successful. It's the cornerstone of retirement security for most people. And for about 30% of Oregonians, it is all of their income in retirement. It's super important. People love this program, and we pay into it all of our adult lives, and we want it there when we retire. But because of some, various issues, the program is not fully funded past 2035. That's a long way away, but if we try to make changes in 2035, there'll be drastic changes. Could be tax increases, could be cuts in benefits. We don't know what it could be. And it's up to Congress and the president to figure that out. That's part of their job. So we've been very discouraged so far this year that a lot of the candidates have not come forward and making this part of their campaign promise or discussing with the American people what their ideas are, because all families are impacted by Social Security. We pay into it. We may have relatives that are relying on it for Social Security, for their retirement. Children need it if their parents become disabled or pass away. And then, of course, people with disabilities rely on it. So I think all of American people have someone in their family who's touched by Social Security. We can't afford to wait. So we are asking candidates to take a stand.
We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Much more with Joyce in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Joyce Demonnin from AARP Oregon. So open enrollment is just started. So what would you do to encourage people to do in advance of that?
Well, Medicare open enrollment is the time when the 712 Medicare beneficiaries in Oregon can make changes to their health plan.
712,000.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah,
712,000. It's a big number. Yeah, it's really big. So, and it's a great opportunity because health plans change every year. And you get a notice of change from your plan administrator in the fall. And we just want people to make sure they look at that and read it and make sure that changes are not being made that are going to be difficult for them. So every year, the health insurance companies can make changes to Medicare plans, and enrollees, beneficiaries, can make changes to the plan they want. And this open enrollment period goes clear until December 7th, which we remember because it's the day that will live in infamy, of course. And so people need to make this decision and do this research well before December 7th because it can be very confusing. But we have 4 C's, we call them, that might help beneficiaries pick the plan that's best for them. One is looking at cost, because the costs will change. Premiums change. People don't know sometimes when they're under 65, there are premium costs to Medicare. The copays change. The prices for prescription drugs changes. So that you have to look at each piece. And one of the things that's so robust about Medicare is we all have different health status. We all have different health needs. So there's a wide variety of plans that will fit you, but you have to do the research. Your health status may have changed, the plan may have changed. So do your research to make sure you get the best cost. Then you want to make sure that you have coverage. Sometimes doctors come in and out of plans. We've all had that experience, whether we're a Medicare beneficiary or working. Sometimes doctors change plans. So make sure your doctor or provider or pharmacist is still in the plan that you have. Then you want to make sure, too, that you're getting convenience, right? So maybe you're you don't have a doctor near you, maybe the nearest one is a long way away in the plan that you have currently, but you can look that up and find someone who's closer to you.
Sure.
Because as you get older and you need health care, you don't want to drive 30 miles maybe to get that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it is customer service. Is this company going to do the job for you? And you can find out more about quality healthcare on Medicare.gov. Now, there's the thing about Medicare, it is complicated. And unless you love going through data in detail, it can be a headache for a lot of us. I know when my mother was still alive, I helped her pick her plan. It was, for me, very challenging. And I have a master's in public health, so I can imagine what it's like for everybody else. But the great news is we have this amazing program in Oregon called the State Health Insurance Benefits Assistance Program. And it's in every community. And I think you're going to put on your website the phone number. So if people want a personal helper to help them sift through all of this information, find the plan that has the most best cost prices for them, the most convenient, the best coverage, and the best customer service, a Sheba volunteer will help.
Very good. Great to see you. Thank you so much.
Great to see you, too.
A lot of information to cover.
I know,
It's good
it
we're
certainly
doing it.
is.
Thank you.
You bet.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.